Hi, I just want to give a short message on communicating by messenger with others. I want to say thanks to everyone who watches and subscribe to my channel. I want to also say thanks goes out to everyone who has a part in putting these YouTubes together, all of the technical support people and the YouTube folks and just everyone that has a part in it, all the other technical people who do the phone work and stuff. Because actually, when you look at everything, it takes all of us to make things work in America, you know. But my message today is going to be about when you are texting or messaging someone, and you say to that person, I just thought about you today. You're just you're a wonderful person, and I've just remembered some of the wonderful things I've enjoyed with you, and you're just unique. You're just so different from the other people. But not that I don't enjoy everyone, but you in particularly I enjoy very much. Then when they look down and they discover that you're saying and send this to 20 other people. You're on the clock now. Get it going. You really cancel out what you say about that person, because that person is thinking that, well, I'm being thought about today and it's just me that I'm, that is, being considered. But when you tell them to send it to 20, 30 other people, first of all, if they are busy as maybe a president of a company, or a CEO, big CEO, they really do not have time for all of that. And then when they do, they're thinking, well, I thought this was for me. If it was for me, why do my mama, my grandma, everybody else got to get one of these? I mean, not that you don't want them to have one now, don't misunderstand me. But, it's like I have some really, really close friends, three or four people that they are all wonderful. These have been with me for years, and each one has their own personality. Each one is so different, but they are all still just wonderful to me. I mean, we have our moments, like anyone. I mean, like I call him Jr. once, but I think RJ once, but it's Jr. Jr. on Dallas or one of the other programs say that we do have our moments, don't we? But what I'm saying is this: I couldn't imagine sending one of my posses, one of my team people something and telling the others the exact same thing because they are so different. I mean, it wouldn't fit. I would be a liar, and they probably would know it because they are just different people. But each one is so unique and so wonderful in their own way, So, and I can't imagine. I never do that to them. I never put in their box, any box, in box, out box, hand box, closed box, none of that. I never put in something in there that is meant for everybody else in the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Because as my late husband used to say, everything ain't for everybody. You understand? And so, and I don't, most of the time, like I said in one of my other videos, that I usually just try to give a thanks, or thumbs up or something, and say, thank you, appreciate you, whatever. But in my real mind, I'm being honest with this one here. You got some people doing different things. There's some people at home, younger people who are struggling with their children and their babies' fathers, and I know that's not my problem and your problem. But if we could do the smallest thing to help them, to encourage them to press on, to do something greater for themselves, and not get trapped in that area, because and you also got people with other kinds of situations where they are just barely struggling along with life, and just trying to get things done. So when we're encouraging people, we really want to think of them and their unique situations instead of saying, send this to 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Or 20 people or 15 or whatever it is, you know. Not that we do not want the 15, 20,000 or whatever to have a wonderful life as well. But I thought this was very important to tell you, you know, that when you're talking to someone, I mean, if I'm talking to you and I say to you, oh, you know, you're a wonderful person, and the conversations I've had with you have just been so filling, and you know, and I can hardly wait for our gathering for our next conversations or another next get-togethers, and then I say, but you know, and I just really appreciate you. Now, can you send this to 15 or 20 other people? Now, I just told you like you're the same as these other 15, 20, the whole world. You're the same as the rest of the world. So send this out to everybody else. So it seems to me that somebody's behind this, that someone is trying to get a number. It's a number game. Someone is trying to do a number thing with these 20, 30, 40, 50s. You understand? And so, I mean, this is just how I feel about it. And I just wanted to share it, you know, and as I said, I thank everyone who takes their time out to listen to this, and I really do try to share things that are helpful. But you know, mostly my stuff is about communication and working together. It's the community, you know, understand. And a lot of things that I'm finding, especially with Afro American people, is the infrastructure of us communicating back and forth with one another. The little things that we do, like you know, most people are always talking about how blacks are destroying one another, and there's this built-in this slavery mentality that's been taken down through the generations and in the DNA, that where there is some of that going on, where there's destruction going on between ourselves. And so that's the reason why I said that my video was for Afro American, not to be mean to any other group. But why in the world would I be worried about what the Europeans doing, what the Iranians are doing, what the anybody doing across the Filipinos and the Taiwanians, anyone else is doing, when I myself is in a group that's, we got our own situations, our own problems, and that is one of the problems that already that we have, that we've been worrying about what every other group is doing. What about us? As I had one sister used to say all the time, when she was dealing with her children and everything, she said, everybody this and everybody that, you know. What about me? She used to say, and I used to think, it's always be about you, look like to me, but you know, that's just me saying that, you know. But I'm saying, what about me? What about us? What about us developing ourselves as a nation, as a group, you know, loving one another, not disregarding anybody, you understand, not throwing anybody to the side, you know, but starting with working in our infrastructure. And this is one of our infrastructures, is how we see one another, how we treat each other, you understand. I do my best to not, you know, group all of my friends in one lump, you know, that they all got to eat cereals in the morning, or they all have to, you know, go running or walking with me. But, you know, I'm an athletic type person. I love that. And, you know, but right now I'm, you know, kind of waiting on some things, trying to get my health back, you know, and I'm doing good though. I'm doing very well, thank God. Oh, thank the Most High. But I'm saying that I do not put everybody in the same group. Even all of my family members, you know, there's some that are just different, you know, that everyone is different. So I can't lump everybody together. And this is what is being done when we send messages on the messenger or any one of the apps. It could be, you know, I don't do the Instagrams and all those other things that much, you know, and just barely hanging on with the Facebook and the YouTube. We cool. I mean, YouTube, we pretty cool so far. Thank God for that. The Most High for that. But as I'm saying, when you and I'm summing it up now, so I can get out of here, so you all can do whatever you're doing, because I know you're thinking, man, a lot of time when you're watching a video, man, when are they going to get this done with? I done listened to this a whole 10 minutes, a whole 5 minutes, or whatever, But I just wanted you to be encouraged though, and know that you are different. You're not the same. Everyone have their unique characteristics, and we should not lump people together and group people together like that, because that is a sort of disrespect. Because when someone look in their page and they see something, you say the most wonderful things, or you done copied the quotes from someone else, that's really not even coming from you. So that's a slap in the face right there, because I would like to be appreciated for whom I am. Now, if the President Trump or whatever says to me, Bertine, I just wanted to make sure you had a good day today. Now, I would probably believe him, because I believe he's too busy to be, taking his time out to say something to me, unless he were really thinking that Bertine got something that he could really use. You know what I'm saying? But so either if some uh, doctor of the Hopkins University or whatever comes and say, well, you know what, I've noticed this, about you, and we would like to help use you as a person for this, or person for that, that in a positive way, you know what I'm saying? Then I would say, well, probably they do mean this. But then if they turn around and tell me, well, we're also using uh, everyone else in this area that wants to be in it. Now you just made me realize that, hey, I'm not anything special. I'm just like everyone else, which, I mean, it's okay to love everyone else, and it's okay to appreciate everyone else, but not in the same breath and sentences that I'm appreciated in, because I'm different, just like you're different. Everyone is different. Well, with all of that said, I want to say, still have a very, very blessed and wonderful day. And I love you. I really do. Even the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I know that there's some good somewhere down in every one of us, no matter what we've experienced through our life, because all experiences are given for reasons. So thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, lovely day. Bye bye. Until next time.